was the main thing. It's just that, like, yeah, you're good. Like, you were just able to deal with situations better because you just have more knowledge.
Right.
But anyway, we're getting into this Greninja versus Wario.
So, both of these players, I feel like, rely a lot on their punish game, because Haywire has said before that he prefers characters like, oh, I want to take people from 0 to 60, and that's why he plays Wario and why he played Luigi in Smash 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very strong thing for Wario. He's able to convert, like, random neutral hits into a lot of damage.
That is true, like, especially the second hit of neutral layer can combo into a ton.
Yes.
Off a grab at low percents, you can get those up there juggles.
Yep.
Down tilt, you can do some jank with that, like, if they shield right after it, you can grab into some stuff. And
you can also down
tilt dash attack.
Yep. It's so good.
Gets a kill. Kind of like Diddy.
So far, he's kind of just... It is pretty similar, yeah. Did he not have his bike available?
I think he got rid of his jump, and I think his bike was on stage.
I didn't see it, but it might have still been on cooldown.
Oh, yeah, it has way more cooldown in this game, it seems.
Yeah, it does. So far, really good stuff from Nindict. He's just kind of controlling the pace, throwing out his pokes.
Which is exactly what Greninja wants to do.
Yep.
Oh.
I think he could have bike.
Yeah, he probably could have.
Command jumped up B there.
But here's the thing, sometimes when you're expecting to be able to jump,
yeah,
when you're not able to, it's just like, oh man.
Yeah, that's one thing that, like, definitely, like, some of the players who aren't quite, like, at the, like, ooh, nice up tilt waft, not taking the stock, but a lot of damage, and at this point, he really just needs damage. Is that gonna, not quite,
yeah,
that was very close. Good down air.
Oh, that down air's gonna kill, but can he make it back? Okay, yeah, he had his jump.
He saved his jump, yep.
That's very smart. So I've noticed with Haywire, he's very good at edge guarding with that downer because he does know when to save his jumps, which, you know, a lesser player wouldn't know how to do.
Not necessarily, yeah. And that is something very important for Wario. Like, his down air is such a good tool for edge guarding. Like, at higher percents, it has really good knockback, and it's such an active hitbox that, like, if you play a character that has a pretty linear, like, not, like, super crazy recovery, it's pretty easy for Wario to just down air it.
That is very true, although there are some characters with very strong recoveries in this game, like the Pichu. I think you would have a harder time calling out teleport recoveries with it.
You can two-frame them if they're below. Is that going to do it?
Oh, that's... Oh,
not
no,
quite,
yeah, the rest of the hits came out and it didn't kill.
Does the first hit? Why did it do that?
I don't know, that's very strange.
Well, no, but like, why did it do the...
It did the sparks at that... Wait, so it's RNG?
It's not RNG, it's just like how you space it.
Oh, okay.
And then like just move to the side and he just goes down.
That's kind of hilarious, not gonna lie.
I was so confused. I was like, one hit of down air happened, and then it was just like...
I was so confused.
Alright, so game one coming to Haywire with a really good comeback.
Definitely.
He was able to keep his composure, and that's one thing that Wario is very strong at. Because of his aerial drift and his ability to like get big combos and big damage, and then of course waft, which didn't really come into play too much in that game.
Yeah.
But it's always a threat that you have to keep in mind that like he can just take a stock at like 30.
So leads mean a whole lot more for Wario than a lot of the other characters in the game because you have that waft on deck that is a threat. So when you're at even stocks, it's like, oh yeah, we're even. But this guy also has waft.
And it also helps his comeback ability as well, because like being behind, you're like, okay, I'm behind, but I'm gonna have this waft, so I can always, like, you're always in the game as Wario.
That is true, unless you waste your waft, of course. But
well, yeah, but I mean that's more of just you.
That's just you messing up.
Yeah, like as the character is never really out of a game.
Right.
He always has the tools to like deal with
back.
pretty much any situation.
Yeah. Although, at top level, it seems that people have sort of learned to, like, space around his stuff a little bit better. But, I don't know, I mean, Gloomy did super well at Summit, so I'm not sure if he's entirely figured out at top level yet. But it's not, nobody really is yet, because Ultimate's still a pretty young game.
I don't really think, like, Wario has the tools, I think, to deal with pretty much anything. Because he has the best aerial drift in the game.
Right.
And then he has, like... He has a really good out-of-shield option with neutral air. He has a command grab that is unreactable. Huh?
And amazing combo tools.
Yeah, he's got really good combo tools. He's got a good spacing move in back air. He has a decent recovery with bike.
A few kill confirms with waft and then one without.
Yeah. So like he has basically every tool he needs. He struggles with swords, but because of how much aerial drift he has, he can
He can
kind
sort of
of
maneuver around him.
yeah he can fade in and out really well. So the sword has to be very like passive. If you're like
Right.
trying to go too aggro versus Wario as a sword, it's just a bad time.
Yeah, which, you know, a lot of Chrom and Roy players do play a more aggro form of swordy play. So
Even a lot of Lucinas play
That's
pretty
true.
aggro. Because this game just like promotes it so much that
Right.
like it's how most people want to play because you get rewarded very hard.
That is true.
And this is a pretty similar situation to last game, back throw won't kill.
Yeah, no.
That is one thing that Wario lost is his ability. He had some decent kill throws in 4.
Which he kind of
Like-
doesn't in this game.
Yeah, they weren't like amazing, but they were like tools that he could use.
Right,
Ooh,
right. Oh, amazing catch with the up tilt.
he didn't quite. I don't know. I don't remember the waft timer exactly, but I don't think he had a waft that could kill.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Which-
there it is.
You can do
The half waft thing.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, you can, like, do those up tilts and up airs into a waft.
Yeah.
Since he didn't have it all the way, he probably didn't want to mess with it. Plus, it's
Neutral
always a
air.
risk. If you're not, like, super down pat with the combo itself.
True. Coming down with that down air, sending him off stage.
He's gonna try to edge guard with Bike, but, you know, Nig knows how to maneuver around that pretty well.
F tilt.
The
Yep.
good old pat on the back.
It's so strong.
Yeah,
It always
that is
surprises me.
definitely a big buff from Smash 4. I mean, it was strong in that game, but it seems to be better in this.
Was this 4 tilt the same in Smash 4?
No, it was like a punch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I missed the waft.
Oh.
So that should be. Oh. Yeah.
Ah. Alright, so that's the thing with Greninja's forward air. Amazing spacing tool, but it has a lot of startup. And
Yeah.
it's also a pretty
Oh,
good
up
kill
air.
option. Oh, the up air's gonna do it.
Yeah, he took him off the bike there.
It's also a pretty good kill option, but if you fast ult at the wrong timing, you're just not gonna get anything with it.
Yeah. So one important thing to note is that Waft is not yet online.
Mhm.
So he'll have to play a bit of a patient game to have that on deck.
Right.
And that's kind of a struggle versus Greninja because he kind of just doesn't let you play
That's
that game
true.
a lot of the time.
So unless so we'll either have to find a way to play passive or start relying on like his edge guarding, doing a forward tilt at higher percents, stuff like that.
Ooh.
Or
all
just
right.
parry forward smash.
Not quite taking
Oh,
it,
okay.
but ooh, good weight there.
Yeah.
He recognized that the down air was going to be coming because that's been a very strong tool so far.
Right, Nindict adapting to that timing. And just the position in general.
Got the nair. Oh,
Oh,
down
and that
tilt
is a
up
down tilt up
smash.
smash.
Really good stuff there.
Yeah, and in case you don't know, I mean,
I know.
that down tilt up smash, pretty precise timing compared to a lot of kill confirms. Like, that's no Diddy down tilt up smash. It, like, takes a lot more precision because you gotta
Yeah,
get that sweet spot.
Yeah, and then the dash timing is also like different because
Yeah.
down tilt for Greninja, like the FAF is later than Diddy's.
Right.
So like to actually get the dash up smash, the input is a little bit weird.
Yeah,
But once you have it on deck, it's such a good tool.
definitely.
Because I mean, you're so scared of Greninja's like jump in options. Sometimes you just don't think about him being able to like run up down tilt, run up dash attack. He just has so many avenues of approach.
That's true, so that makes him a very effective sort of midway between rush round and spacing character.
Yeah, he's a very versatile character. He can do pretty much anything. He can zone with shurikens. He can rush down. He can control space. Like he's just a very solid
And when you
character.
combine that with a really solid punish game, you get a pretty dang solid character.
Yeah, Greninja is very good in this game.
Alright, so Town City is going to give Nindict a lot of spacing control with Greninja, but it also gives Haywire a lot of places to, like, you know, maneuver around
Yeah,
with Wario.
he's just got so much airspace to mess around with in this stage.
Absolutely.
And one thing to note is that Greninja does like up air strings off the top, and Town and City has a very high ceiling.
Right.
So if those come into play, it won't necessarily take a stock as early as it might normally for Greninja.
Right,
Oh, he
right. The clanked with the bite.
yeah, with the command grab.
Which bite, I mean, you know, that's a command grab that you can activate in the air, so it's very nice for certain ledge traps.
It's such a good tool
It's just a nice
overall.
tool to have on deck in general.
Because I mean,
When you're
Like-
pressuring them with all those aerials,
Yeah.
you know, you can just mix that up and bite them.
yep, it's such a like scary tool to deal with, just because like he does have all of those like. Yep, I think he was trying to either get a parry or just thought that he was gonna get away, like just drop his pressure.
Yeah, but it's just a very well placed forward air.
Yes, it is very good, and that's another good thing with Greninja. He has a lot of like kind of mix-ups that he can do based on timing. Ooh,
Oh, that was pretty sick.
that was. Ooh, he caught him off with the shuriken. Really good play coming in, and this will not kill.
So that's the thing with Ultimate, because of these run-up tilts, players, even when they're not getting like these true combos, they can still follow your drift and
Yes.
follow up with something, like you saw Nindict do there.
Yeah, and that's very important versus a character like Wario that's so floaty and has so much drift.
Yeah,
Like, just being able to follow that and cover it is very strong.
absolutely.
Good neutral layer coming down.
See, we're seeing Nindict kind of dominate in this game so far.
Yeah, he's really just controlled the pace and
We have
has-
not updated the games at all.
I have not. Yeah, it's 1-1. I've just been. This has been a really good set, so I've just been
Yeah,
watching.
it has. It's, like, this is an amazing set.
Good down tilt. Didn't get the
Oh,
dash that
didn't-
time though.
yeah.
And that's what's tricky about it in this game is that
Right.
the dash timing is a little weird. Up
Mhm.
tilt. Yeah, I did get. You have to get the the late hit of up tilt for that combo to work.
I gotcha.
So he got the early hit of up tilt, which doesn't combo into waft, so he was able to jump out.
I
Good
probably-
awareness.
Probably wouldn't advise Nindict to be trying to use the bike for anything. I don't think that's just anything Greninja would excel with. But
I mean, sometimes you want to just get rid of it because
Right,
like.
but I was gonna say besides like throwing it off the stage or
Ooh,
just
caught
trying
his
to
jump.
break it, because if he has that tool on deck, it's very threatening when Wario has it.
Yeah, not as threatening as it used to be, but it is still a decent tool.
Yeah.
Down tilt jab check, that was really good. Recognizing that he hit his shield with down tilt, so he was just gonna probably try to punish. And if you're a bit late on that punish, or that's one thing, Wario doesn't really have an amazing like out of shield game other than Nair.
Right.
His Nair out of shield is very good, but it doesn't have a super lot amount of range.
And it also makes it kind of predictable.
Yeah, like he doesn't have very many other great options to mix up with. Ooh, I think he tried to back air, but I'm not sure. That'll.
Oh,
he
an
traded.
amazing anti-air.
Yeah, that up tilt is actually really good.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be the case. Covers a lot of space.
And it's like a really big hitbox, no kill here.
Kind of reminds me of like the Fire Emblem characters out tilts.
To a certain degree, yeah. 4 tilt will take it.
Just in like the kind of space it covers, obviously not as like disjointed.
Yeah, it's actually pretty similar, I think, to like Roy Crom up tilt, more
Yeah.
specifically than like Lucina or Marth.
Right.
All right, so I don't know if Waft is on deck. I'm not very good at telling that.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't. He used it once just a little bit ago, so I think it shouldn't be. All right.
Alright, so,
getting
okay,
fair.
building
Ooh,
his
fair
damage-
grab.
Yeah, so fair, like falling fair into grab is a pretty decent mix-up. You'll see Tweak do that
Yeah.
a lot.
Because, I mean, a lot of times when you get hit, your instinct is just like, oh, I want to shield. I don't want to get hit anymore.
Right.
And then Wario's just right there, and he's like, hey.
Nope.
Yeah. Fair. Really good spacing there.
Yep.
Knowing that he was just wanting to, like, Wario has to do something. Were you trying to back air, right? Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, Wario has to like, how do I put this without seeming like scrubby? He has to use a lot of his attacks to keep up, like frequently, if that makes sense.
Yeah, especially when he's, like, in that situation. Because Greninja's kind of just, like, running around. He's got the lead. He can just
Yeah, so you have to,
apply
like-
his safe pressure.
It's more of a struggle to catch up at that point.
Yeah.
So if you
and,
can, if Greninja just calls out an aerial, he can just
yeah, because, I mean, you saw the fade back. Like, fade back fair is so good.
right.
Because it's, I mean, it's just a sword normal. Like he just has a sword for forward air, so he's just able to like fade back and catch most non-disjointed attempts at approach with the forward air. So really good stuff. And now we're at 2-1 going into game 4 here. FD. I don't really know Wario's stages, so I'm not sure behind the rationale.
But Greninja, especially in Smash 4, I mean, this was a stage you liked a lot because of the
Yeah.
specific control of Shuriken.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not sure if this is the right pick, but like I said,
Yeah.
I don't know Wario well enough. So it's
Right.
possible that there's like something that he would want. But I feel like platforms are generally
I feel like
good
platforms
for
are
Wario.
generally nice for him, and it gives him an escape from Shurikens, so it's like...
Yeah. Ooh, that up tilt. He's coming in really clutch. He's just able to anti-air, like... Because again, Wario doesn't really have any disjoints. He
Right.
just has normal hitboxes.
Right.
So if you have a disjointed normal that you can use to, like, catch his approaches, then, like, you're just going to be like, right there. You're trying to there. You're just, no, you're going to
Like,
get up tilted.
Wario's main weakness that you can take advantage of is his lack of disjoints in general, kind of
tilt,
lack of range.
yeah, and down tilt up smash taking it there. Really good. And Wyatt's just playing this matchup really well, or Nindict, excuse me. He's playing really well. Like, he's just not letting... He's just stuffing Wario out a lot of the time, honestly.
Yeah, he's sort of just waiting for him to approach and then punishing whatever he tries to approach with.
Yeah, and I mean, he's throwing out those shurikens in neutral, like, hey, you need to come to me. Back air will take it, though. Really good. That is one... That's, like, Wario's main good spacing tool.
Right, because
Back
back
air has
air is
a
big.
His head grows very large during it.
Yeah, the Wario has a lot of cartoony animations in general. Like
Yeah.
that up smash you just saw there.
Yeah, that's like a lot of the Marios have that in general. They
Yeah.
have the like limbs will just grow real big. Wario more so. Ooh, we got the parry, but no punish.
Alright, so interesting, like kind of approaching with those up airs for some reason. Maybe he was just kind of expecting Nindict to jump, so he would call it out just in case. Or you know, so it like cancels, right?
Ooh, we got the air
Ooh, that was a
dodge.
smart call out.
That was very good, yeah. And again, that's kind of what I'm talking about with Wario.
Well,
He
that
just
was a
has
weird little position he found himself in there. Like,
missed his dash. But yeah, like stuff like that with Wario is just so good because you can just turn the tide like so fast.
oh,
Oh,
he up smashed through the bike, so that's
the hitbox extension, yeah.
Yeah, it extended it and it slowed it down a little bit,
Yeah.
so it was easier for him to fall into it.
Yup. That's the classic. That's like those like items like that. They can be really good, but they can also sometimes come back to bite you.
Like if you the Buzz was talking after he played a Greninja at Summit. He was like, it was Gluttony, and he was like, yeah, so I would use my Pikmin. I would use the bike to extend how long my Pikmin were out and do S smashes with that.
Yeah.
So you can sort of do stuff like that to as a counterplay to how strong the bike
Ooh.
is. Very
there.
good call up from Nindict.
Oh, no, got the air dodge, but that didn't quite get the strong hit there. But he's coming back, but on the ledge. This is a rough spot for Wario.
Yep.
Ooh, down tilt grab. Very good.
Alright, doesn't get a ton off of,
Oh, he
kind
tried
of
to
weird counter, but...
I mean, he's been jumping in with a lot of like neutral air or
That's
forward air,
true.
so.
Oh!
Yeah, got the
like,
two frame. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah.
He tried to come down with the neutral air and just got outspaced.
You got called out, yeah. God, this set has been so close.
It's been very good. Like, every game has been pretty close.
I feel like these are just two very evenly matched players.
It's been a very good stuff, yeah. So thinking through counter picks here, just gonna run it back. I think I agree. Like the stage was really not too much of a factor in Wario winning that. I think this stage benefits Greninja more overall.
Yeah. Alright,
Get
Ninja talking
microspaced.
smack over there. Alright, so we're going back to FD. Again. Alright, so that makes sense for Nindict to counterpick back here because, you know, good stage for Greninja.
Yeah, it's a good stage, and like, I think overall the stage was benefiting him more than it was benefiting Wario.
Yeah.
Like a lot of what happened with Wario was just like good plays, like the air dodge read with the waft, the forward smash to catch the neutral air landing.
Right.
Like there wasn't really too much happening stage-wise that benefited Wario.
Right, and
Barely missed the up smash there. Too high a percent, I believe.
it's just a lot easier for Frog to take advantage of the stage than Wario, it seems.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Greninja is just so mobile. And, oh, that's not going to kill,
good,
but
yeah.
it's still good damage. Up smash does so much. Oh,
That is true. Okay,
Yeah,
a
I
little
get
bit of a
command grab.
questionable Shadow Sneak, but... I mean, I can understand him wanting to go for it. Just,
forward tilt, yep.
yeah, that's going to do it. I think with the Shadow Sneak, he just figured he was in a certain position so he could probably hit him with it.
Yeah.
But then he just kind of, like, evaded it.
Mhm.
Which
That is one thing that you have to be careful about with neutral air as an approach tool, is that it's not a huge hitbox, so it's susceptible to dash back punishes.
Right. That's very true.
So in those situations, I think forward air is the move.
Which I think in this matchup, Nindict has been getting a lot off of these dashback punishes. Or
They both have, really.
they both have, really.
The momentum is really in Wario's favor right now, and Waft is about to be on deck, or full
Yep.
Waft, I should say.
Oh, but Nindict does find the kill.
Yeah, that was a very risky down smash, or down air there.
But it's obviously not impossible for Wario to make this up because, as we have mentioned many times, he has a...
I mean, it wasn't even making it up. He was in the lead.
Yeah, you're right. We mentioned before how the waft makes you have that much more of a lead.
Yeah, and I mean, like, in all situations, it's like, Waft is just such a big boon for this character, because if you're
Absolutely.
down, you're not down by that much, because you can just get a kill. If you're up, you can confirm into it, and if you're even, it's not
Right,
necessarily
if you're up,
even.
it just scares them so much because they have to worry about it
Yeah,
constantly. So that's like
it's
on the
just
more
such a
mental side
good
of
tool. Oop, called the air dodge there. Oh, yep. that is one thing. Forward air there got stuffed out before the startup by the second hit of neutral air.
Yup.
Ooh, just
Ooh,
missing
okay,
that.
wait for call out, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a terrible call out, really, because like he didn't have a punish on it.
right, because he was in the knockdown state, so it's not like he could punish that immediately.
Yeah, he would have had to have been super on point to get a punish, and in those situations, a lot of time you're just kind of like panicking and like making sure you don't die. So you can, as the person in the lead, you can kind of get away with stuff in those situations.
So I think Haywire is mostly using his bike to like call out when Nindict is gonna jump and using it as sort of a strange anti-air, which
Yeah, he's using it as a like just anti-approach tool in general. Run up down smash, will get punished.
okay, so
Oh, up air, not gonna take it.
Greninja definitely doesn't want to be stuck in a ledge trap scenario with Wario at this percent because you know forward tilt is a strong kill move.
Yeah, and I
But
mean
he
waft
finds it
or
there.
not waft. Bite does kill eventually, especially like at ledge.
Right,
So you have to be wary of it, like at all times.
absolutely.
If he just catches one neutral get up at
So
like a higher
Haywire's throwing a lot of moves in neutral, so if Wyatt...
Yup,
oh,
that'll do it.
okay, never mind. Never
Alright.
mind. Yeah, that will take it. Good stuff for both players. That was a very close
was-
and very good set.
That was a very good set, yeah.
That was literally just like deep and
Shiny.